Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, first and foremost, rest in peace to Raven K. Jackson, the girlfriend of 600Breezy, who was also an entrepreneur, a poet, a photographer, fitness, a whole bunch of other titles that's underneath her name. I hate just referring to her as 600Breezy's girlfriend, because she was so much more. Now, I actually want to apologize, right? Because people were sending me screenshots of what the family members said, the cousin, and I didn't properly assess, analyze what was going on. I was under the impression that 600Breezy and his girlfriend Raven was just like on bad terms. So maybe when she committed suicide, 600Breezy was unaware because they weren't talking to each other. And then he found out. Because that happens when you're going through things with your significant other. Sometimes y'all may not talk for a day or two, sometimes longer than that, depending on how stubborn somebody could be. I've been through it. I think we all been through it, right? But that don't seem to be the case, because things got a little strange when 600Breezy reposted screenshots of what he says was their last text messages together, and someone from the family of Raven, who describes herself as the first cousin, took to social media to call him out on his statements, saying that he's a liar pretty much, and that's why the dates and the screenshots he posted in the text messages are cropped out. And I can't lie, the way they was cropped and everything, it did seem a little fishy when I first seen it, because I'm like, why did he crop it out like that? Why did he? And I'm not referring to the dates. I was just, when I seen the text messages, I wanted to know why, he did it like that. Usually if you don't want somebody to see something, you just cross it out. You cross out that specific text or something. Because of course, if you posting text messages, screenshots of your significant other, you don't want to see. You don't want everybody to see what y'all talking about. So it's understandable. You cross some things out. However, he didn't do that. In the screenshots that he showed us, the dates were completely removed and cropped out, and all you seen was what he wanted you to see, pretty much like the text. So it was a little fishy, but I didn't think much of it at the time. Now, the cousin called him out, saying that he's just trying to come up off her cousin's death and began focusing on the dates. Now, another female responded via Twitter by saying that if Raven been feeling depression and suicidal, then the dates don't matter. It was certain things was bound to happen. However, the cousin explains that Raven's body was discovered on September 6th, right? But she's been missing and no one heard from her since August 31st. All right, now pay attention. So the cousin is saying that if 600Breezy already had them texts and he haven't heard from her since then, why didn't he alert anybody to go check on her? Or why didn't he check on her himself? If she sent him text messages sounding like she's about to end her life, and that she struggles with depression, if you so hurt and you care for her as much as you say, why didn't you contact anybody concerning her well-being? Right? That's what the cousin is pretty much saying, and she has a point. Now, those dates do matter, because them dates will bring a lot of clarity to a lot that's going on now. And next, right, people are going to start asking for those dates. They're going to start asking, why you cropped it out? Let's see the full picture. And rightfully so. Now, let me tell you, right? One thing about the internet, when you leave things open without clearing the air and being specific, you allow people to make up their own assumptions. I've seen TikToks already of people alleging that maybe Breezy did something to her and text himself to cover his tracks. Now, I'm gonna say allegedly, because like I said, this is a thing. This was going on TikTok. This was going on in comments. When you leave the air open, people start making their own assumptions. They start running with their own narratives, right? So in this situation, there's one or two things, man. 600Breezy is either lying about being in contact with her for whatever reason, or if he did in fact speak to her, it's not when he said it was, because she's been missing for a whole week. Now, the cousin stated that the mother had to call the police and ask for a wellness check because she haven't heard from her daughter. So he either received those texts from her and never responded or cared to respond, or tried to make it seem like they were speaking at a time where she was actually already deceased and he didn't think the family would speak up. So now it's like he kind of caught in limbo. Y'all see what I'm trying to say? I don't know, but something isn't right, man. Somebody's lying, and I got a strong, strange feeling that it's not the family. Now, also, I found it kind of strange, and I didn't put two and two together until somebody else mentioned it on social media about a prior post that Breezy made before all of this came about. Now, he took to his Instagram story and posted a picture of himself, with just his face, and with like kind of a cryptic message that said, quote, "No more raves for me," with the crying face emojis. "I love Asians now. I've been rolling for 3 days." Now, I know y'all gonna say, "Oh, who could come on with the conspiracies?" But listen, that message seemed cryptic as a mall. Y'all know. I can't put my hand on it, but it just don't sit right. It's weird and just the look of it. So when you pay attention to what he said, "No more raves for me," with crying emojis. And then shortly after, we hear his girl Raven passed away. It kind of puts me in the mind of when I think it was Quando Rondo who posted that he was fighting for his life, and then he deleted it, and then almost right away we heard that J.D. Youngin was shot and killed in the hospital fighting for his life or something like that. Don't ask me why that came to mind. I don't know. It just did. Not to mention, Breezy made himself look even more suspect when Eastside Ivo posted that picture of him and Raven laid up, and Breezy responded saying, quote, "You need to let people know how old this was, because you're making her look crazy, and anything can happen to anybody any day. And I got the code to her phone. She's been ignoring you for how long? Be safe out here." Well, right? With that, a lot of people are asking, well, when did he get her phone? Did he go over there? Like, how did he get the chance to actually go through her phone and see when Eastside Ivo was actually texting her? And not to mention, Eastside actually posted that pic the same day the news broke. Or maybe Breezy's gonna act like he talking about a long time ago. He's seen it in her phone. Who knows? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's just a lot of things that make you raise an eyebrow in this situation. And actually, the cousin was saying that these two weren't even together. The cousin saying that. Let me tell you, the cousin ain't spilling a lot of beans. Her voice probably is going unknown because she isn't as popular and known, whatever the case may be. And even me, at one point, I was not ignoring, but I just wasn't taking heed to what she said until I looked into what she said about the dates, and it makes sense. And I see a lot of people trying to solely blame this on depression. And don't get me wrong, depression is a very serious thing, especially when it comes to taking care of your mental health. However, Raven's birthday was coming up, and she planned an event for her birthday for her fitness business. And honestly, that don't seem like someone who would just go off the deep end like that out of nowhere, especially before the event, knowing that the event was coming up. I don't know. This is just my personal opinion. And it's still early. I really didn't want to say much out of respect, but social media wants answers, and even the family is out here defending Raven, trying to get answers to certain situations as well. So that's why I figured I'd talk about it. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Y'all let me know if y'all feel that this whole situation is suspect. And yeah, man, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.